early now. He pops in a sprint as well. Boots going to be gunned down. Wow, beautiful damage as Kyrie jumps into the back line. CW is still here, but it's Boots 0-4-0. Not a good stat for the captain.
Yeah, right now we can definitely see the type of player Al is. If he sees an opportunity, he's going to go guns blazing. Not a type to look at the situation. He's just like, I'm going to make my own luck. Kyrie now going up against UA so far. Again, not doing quite a lot of damage. The Ward Dance here usually is Blacklist kind of game. Now, Onyx, how are you going to fight back?
Well, Edward. He's waiting in that bush right now. No one spots him. Keyboard's already very low. And if no one spots him here, Edward might go for a lot of damage.
Wow.
But finally, Kyrie is able to open up that bush. Meanwhile, bottom, you can already see Sans earlier used up the real world manipulation. A big resource here to be used up as the Lord is still being poked back and forth.
Say what you will about Blacklist, their Lord Dance is so crisp.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. CW is looking quite low. And speaking of which, Keyboy has that flicker. I'm pretty sure he's just waiting for a Blacklist to get into the habit of grouping up, doing the ube, and then punishing that.
Watch out for Wise. Oh yeah, with Edward as well. On the back, on the long lane. Wise is always resetting the Lord because he knows that Kyrie is a level ahead of him. So what they need to do is to kill the members of Onyx first. They're just using the Lord as a bait at this point.
And look at the bottom wave. It's going to come crashing down, and that's going to be a lot of XP that Boots is not there to soak in. Edward is 2 levels ahead of Boots right now. A massive advantage that they can certainly use in the next coming fights. And that's an easy siege from the minions alone.
That's
a
right.
good slow push built up. CW is the one who is forced now to be sent down below to clear it.
That's the Lord Dance of Blacklist with the long lane control from Edward. A classic.
Oh, the Blazing Duet. A big resource here, but it's asking me a lot of damage. Kyrie forced to use the Phantom Execution as Boots pops in his flip, but oh my Venus! Finds the kill. Boots 0-5-0. Now Keyboy, whoa, that's going to be him taken down. Pops him into Fury in time, but there's no damage to take them down. Wise very low. Plays his Wrath beautifully placed to get some more damage. CW has come back into this fight. Is going to go for one more weakness point, but Yue is able to flicker out. Shut down for Kyritos. Venus is going to be chased down now by CW. Edward walking back, now with the Bravest Fighter. Just 2 more weakness points for CW to fly, and he finds it! Edward, now it's going to be CW who flies around. Kyrie with the Thorn Rose. Kyrie finally falling. Edward with the flanker, but CW is able to dodge away from it. With an amazing snipe from downtown, Onyx outplayed in the 11th minute.
Blacklist International, they're slowly dancing in a burning room, and Onyx caught all the fire. We saw Chewe was able to find the kill onto Yue, but Edward was so tanky and was so on point into keeping the stacks out. Physical damage reduction with the passive, as well as the kit of Edward. He managed to survive. Then Oh My Venus closes it out. Blacklist International, they're Lord Dance. They're the masters. They've invented it.
Dude, that snipe, CW was dancing around. But Oh My Venus is like, I got my eyes on you.
Got my eyes on you.
You're looking very low. Let me get you back to base. And back to base. Back to base he went.
That's the idea. I mean, folks, this is a masterclass. If you think that your enemy has a level or 2 ahead of you, play the long lane. Clear that out, shove that, clear the mid lane all the time, slow push the short lane near the Lord. Then turn into heroes first. Don't take the Lord, use it as a bait. Blacklist International, they have mastered that play. And you can see it in action.
They're utilizing the XP lead so well because if Boots goes down, he's obviously just going to lose out on that. Now, though, it's going to be the defense. Still not the enhanced Lord, first Lord of the game, so it should be cleared out by Onyx here, but they should lose their tier 1 in the mid lane. Good micromanagement if they only lose tier 1 in the mid lane, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Blacklist already marching down onto the tier 2. Onyx getting poked down under the turret. Owl goes in. Oh, he still are able to salvage it.
Right now, Onyx playing very well, making sure that they don't lose too much over that Lord. I kind of feel like that second tier turret down the bot is already too expensive, honestly, for Onyx. So now, again, you talked about it. Right now, Edward 5-0-5. Boots, the exact opposite. 0-5-0. Not looking well for Boots here on this blue.
There was a timing where Boots wanted to go for the play, for the grab. But of course, Owl already had the Demon Hunter Sword as well as the Corrosion Scythe. And it really spell the doom for Boots. He cannot even activate his ultimate because of that. And Blacklist quietly took this in a systematic manner. Now you're gonna wish, what if Onyx went for the Saber Rope? This would be different.
No.
I agree.
Oh
I agree.
my lord. Mid lane gonna be pushed down. Blacklist looking for the siege, but it's a good clear from Onyx. That's a lot of damage though. Plays on the keyboys. The real world inflation from UF. Stolen away with IMU will be there to push them back. Ow! Whoa!
Whoa!
Venus!
Whoa!
Amidst the chaos, threading the needle with the Astral Sphere. The Queen. Another.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry for talking smack about the Novaria.
Okay. Position 5, Navaria. Ladies and gents, Mr. Shop allows him to get so much farm or so many items very quickly.
Now we're looking at
my
the
God!
siege.
Venus wants one more. Should be able to find it here. Zans might actually be forced to use the ultimate. My goodness, that damage. Oh, if it's another, then it's not human, right?
All my Venus is like, you know what? I'll do it myself.
Oh my
He got the first turtle. Wise couldn't get the other two.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing like Kobe right now. Oh my Venus, just very much on my Curry maybe.
Yeet!
Yeah.
No, wrong. Okay.
Oh my Venus, Chef Venus at this point, right?
Right now, Wise is pulling the Lord over. So now, I know this is Mobile Legends, but ladies and gentlemen, let's learn how to tango with Blacklist.
Okay, again, just a few shots poking it in. But with Athena already popped in, wow, Owl doing a lot of damage just with the passive. Keyboy jumps in, but Owl's able to escape right now, and this poke is going to be Onyx's demise. If they don't trigger it, or if they don't bait it out, it's going to be very hard for them to win the Lord Dance.
Right now, Keyboy already feeling quite low. CW looks a bit hasty. I think he's feeling like I gotta have this in my hands. I gotta do something here.
Yep.
Everyone's getting poked out from Onyx, man. And wait, CW? You gotta be careful. Edward's seeing you.
He wants to push the short lane, but the long lane is already being controlled by Blacklist. Elements of the Lord Dance. They're getting everything, and the aggro of the Lord is now onto Wise. That's another important element in this Lord Dance.
Okay, mid lane gonna be taken care of by
Owl
Kyrie.
is low.
Oh, that's very, very bad for Blacklist International. Real world inflation comes down. Kyrie, he can dash, but can he retreat? This is the question right now. Is Owl jumping to the black side? Owl finds a double, and it's Wise! The Psycho Veteran! The king of the jungle!
Oh my Venus, watch out.
Secures it for Blacklist. CW running away with boots. 0, 5, and 0. Wise chasing him down, now dashing forward. They want to go for the end. This might just be it with the taunt as well. It's CW who's able to sidestep for Blacklist International with just this wave. They might be able to end. 15 seconds on the clock for Keyboy. Can Chewe do it? Miniwave's coming down. CW goes for it. He clears it out. He clears it. No, there's still one cannon minion. Blacklist International. They are not done yet.
Blacklist International keeping the game alive. Onyx match point, game's not over. Now the score, not even just yet, but that much closer. Now, this best of 7 is 3-2.